a treasury of Irish fairy and folk tales. The Fairy Thorn, an Ulster ballad, Sir Samuel Ferguson. Get up, our Anna dear, from the weary spinning wheel, for your father's on the hill and your mother is asleep. Come up above the crags and we'll dance a Highland reel around the Fairy Thorn on the steep. At Anna Grace's door 'twas thus the maidens cried, 3 merry maidens fair in kirtles of the green, and Anna laid the rock and the weary wheel aside, the fairest of the 4, I ween. They're glancing through the glimmer of the quiet eve, away in milky wavings of necklace and ankle bare. The heavy sliding stream in its sleepy song they leave, and the crags in the ghostly air. And linking hand in hand and singing as they go, the maids along the hillside have ta'en their fearless way, till they come to where the rowan trees in lonely beauty grow, beside the fairy hawthorn grey. The hawthorn stands between the ashes tall and slim, like matron with her twin granddaughters on her knee. The rowan berries cluster o'er her low head grey and dim, in ruddy kisses sweet to see. The merry maidens 4 have ranged them in a row, between each lovely couple a stately rowan stem, and away in mazes wavy, like skimming birds they go. Oh, never carolled bird like them. But solemn is the silence of the silvery haze, that drinks away their choices in echoless repose, and dreamily the evening has stilled the haunted braes, and dreamier the gloaming grows. And sinking one by one, like lark notes from the sky, when the falcon's shadow saileth across the open shaw, are hushed the maidens' voices, as cowering down they lie, in the flutter of their sudden awe. For from the air above, and the grassy ground beneath, and from the mountain ashes, and the old white thorn between, a power of faint enchantment doth through their beings breathe, and they sink down together on the green. They sink together silent, and stealing side by side, they fling their lovely arms o'er the drooping necks so fair, then vainly strive again their naked arms to hide, for their shrinking necks again are bare. Thus clasped in prostrate fall, with their heads together bowed, softer o'er their bosoms beating the only human sound, they hear the silky footsteps of the silent fairy crowd, like a river in the air, gliding round. No scream can any raise, no prayer can any say, but wild, wild the terror of the speechless 3, for they feel fair Anna Grace drawn silently away, by whom they dare not look to see. They feel their tresses twine with her parting locks of gold, and the curls elastic falling as her head withdraws. They feel her sliding arms from their tranced arms unfold, but they may not look to see the cause. For heavy on their senses the faint enchantment lies, through all that night of anguish and perilous amaze, and neither fear nor wonder can ope the quivering eyes, or their limbs from the cold ground arise, till out of the night the earth has rolled her dewy side, with every haunted mountain and streamy vale below, when as the mist dissolves in the yellow morning tide, the maiden's trance dissolveth so. Then fly the ghastly 3 as swiftly as they may, and tell the tale of sorrow to anxious friends in vain. They pined away and died within the year and day, and ne'er was Anna Grace seen again. The end.